Welcome to Dodger Stadium. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Dustin May. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Isaac Paredes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hammer, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Fastball is outside. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
That one way inside. Hit hard, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, no outs. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Not even close there. 1-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Paredes on second. Myers at first with no outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now it's Christian Walker.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that is that. 2 left on. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Brandon Walter. What do you look for here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
The lefty fires. Foul ball there. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hey! Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, bases empty. And that one fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Freddie Freeman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And now it's even up.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now Victor Caratini. Caratini in his 8th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Puerto Rico. May back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Edman fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder Cooper Hummel.
And stepping in for the Astros, Cooper Hummel. And he gets tied up right there. No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Shea Whitcomb up next for the Astros. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone, and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now a chance for Andy Pajes.
1-0.
Swings through that one.
1-1.
Ground ball left side to first, and that quickly 2 away.
That is his left fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. In the air, left side. Hummel on the move. Makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. That is upstairs for ball one. Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. Dubon on at first, nobody out. Just missed. Towards first, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for them. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feet. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
With the runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Two outs.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and here comes Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike. On a line out towards center. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's just foul. Next offering is down low. In the air, left field, down the line. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cam Smith. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Popped up. Rojas snags it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting first baseman Christian Walker.
Christian Walker will hit next. Flied out his first time. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
4th inning underway, no score. May comes set. That one misses. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Got him. That's the second out. Vic Caratini at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And takes low for ball one. May delivers. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in to end the inning. Astros are down quietly. Still no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and stepping in is the speedy Esteury Ruiz.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The pitch. And the slider just misses.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Betts, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
No strikes.
And there's a foul ball. That one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 there.
1-0.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
This one smoked out to left. Hummel puts it away, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Cooper Hummel. May back to work. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next to hit for Houston, Shea Whitcomb. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. 0-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Out to short. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws in time. Got him.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. A single his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Dubon measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was born in Honduras. May fires. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and it stays fair.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. He's 2 for 2. Outside low, ball 1. That one out to right. Hernandez sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Andy Pages. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Michael Conforto will climb in. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Hummel going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Here's the catcher to hit, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is out of play. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 is the count.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That's down and in. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. That's the third out. Inning over. One left for L.A. and we are still scoreless. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And he dodges that fastball. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that one popped in the air left field. Pages on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now that is number 11.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Cam Smith. Fought off foul. On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. Out number 3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And that's downstairs. Ball 3. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
On the ground right side and foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Myers under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting designated hitter.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Esteury Ruiz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Dubon to first. And Betts is gone. That's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one fouled hard the other way. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Victor Caratini.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And there's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Cooper Hummel up next for the Astros. A strikeout and a walk. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. And we still have no score. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian Abreu.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here is Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fastball is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Hernandez up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That's way outside. And the count now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-0. Tap foul at the plate.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 2-1. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
3-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now fly ball to right center. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man at second.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that's in for a strike. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next pitch is outside. This one in the air. Paredes sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So digging in, Shea Whitcomb. First pitch just misses. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Vesia getting cranked up as well. And there's a ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On the ground to first, down the line, and it's foul. That one hit to right. Makes the grab, one down. And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Way high. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one missed. Isaac Paredes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Isaac Paredes. Banda, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Oh, 2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Go ahead run on base. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fouled off. Two outs. That's outside. 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. On the ground to third. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. No score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian King.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Will Smith. He represents the go-ahead run. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Dalton rushing in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs, runner at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton rushing. Bunted back towards the mound. Throws to first in time. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Rojas in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ruiz, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. On a line. That is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now into the game, Hae-Sung Kim. He'll play second. And now the DH, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for Houston, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Sliced hard but foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Digging in, Cam Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. And we still have no score. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Hunter Brown.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Here's Mookie Betts now. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Steven Okert up and loosening in the pen. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
2-1.
Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. And there's a hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Winning run stands at second. Fights it off. You'll see another. Up and in. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. And the batter now, Andy Pajes.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a foul out of play. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Stays alive. Got him! 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael Conforto. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Trying to send this to extra innings. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Oh, and 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On to extra innings, and stepping in for the Astros, Victor Caratini. Scott back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Yainer Diaz, looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. Shea Whitcomb now at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Mauricio Dubon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases loaded with one away. And now the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. Golden opportunity right here. And that one clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's ripped for a base hit. One runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. First pitch misses. So they're all loaded up.
Nope, outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Action in the pen down there. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86, a left-hander, also throwing. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Diaz on third. Whitcomb over at second. Dubon over at first with one away. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tanner Scott won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Shohei Ohtani.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And a foul ball. Ohtani, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. 2 outs. That one almost got him.
Strike. One ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a
Nope,
ball.
that's a
Tried
ball.
to attack with a sweeper.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
First and second, 2 down. Here are the top half of the 10th. That's too low. 3 and 2 now. Jose Altuve waiting to hit for Houston. And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
2 outs, bases full. Now here is Jose Altuve. There's the strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 2 down. And here in extra innings. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So coming into the game now on defense, Taylor Trammell. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and 3rd now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at 3rd, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton rushing. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next offering way off the plate. With the winning run at the plate. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Miguel Rojas will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. One out, the bottom of the 10th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Rolled over it, got the ground out.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Steven Okert.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Next is the Dodger DH, Esteury Ruiz. And that's in there for strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The 0-1.
Yeah. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle and hope he gets a mistake.
Winning run at third. One down. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That catches the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one down the line. Paredes fires over to first. And Betts is set down. And we're headed to the 11th. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in L.A. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. That's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second, first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And there's the strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second, we are in the 11th. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to him. Victor Caratini to the right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. The 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Chopped on the ground. Walker steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 4 with a double.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 down and the winning run at third. And that misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Then, boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Payoff pitch. Swings and he breaks his bat. Base hit. That'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
(3-2) the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Mitch Spence. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clark, long run on his horse. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Willie Adames stands in. That one ripped. And no one can get there. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Devers now. And there's a strike. Adames at second with nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Outside, and that's ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
No, inside.
No outs. Runner on second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Schumann throws to first. Out. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Dominic Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Misses inside, and the count even 1-1. Popped up. Schumann makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 3 and the A's nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Robbie Ray.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Denzel Clark. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Smith. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact. Let the defense work behind him.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
Batting third, right fielder, Brent.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that one sliced foul. Two down, nobody on. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
Next
1-2.
offering way upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Spence back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Misses off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Steps on first for the out. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Brett Wisely stands in now and watches strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That's outside. Ball 2. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, right field. Rooker on the move. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Andrew Kisner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting right fielder, Mike.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left. Caught him looking for the K. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Check swing. Now it appeal to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses with that one. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Max Muncy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And it's fouled away. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Austin wins. And downstairs. Two down, nobody on. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. And the A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Willie Adames. Adames goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's to third. Soderstrom slings it across, and they get Adames for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. And that one way outside. And that is ball one. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. A dive, nice stop, fires to first, and they get the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one, makes the dive, has to get up, clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond, and what a tremendous play.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Elliot Ramos. First pitch, and he just misses. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And that's outside. And that one fouled off. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now it's Dominic Smith. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. Ramos, the lead runner, out at second. Lee on at first with 2 down. And it's even up. And that's a little high.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Mitch Spence is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Number 50 on to pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So they're all loaded up. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Oh, and this one gets away. But all the runners hold. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is downstairs.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Two outs. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs. Bases are full. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the DH, Luis Urias.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
He swings and fouls one off. 0-2 now. Up the middle. Fitzgerald whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
In the air to left down the line. Ramos pulls it down. 2 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Max.
So up next, Max Schumann. Out to short. Adames sends it across to first. Inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Giants 3 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brett Wisely. And that drops in for a strike. That misses. 1-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next one just misses. And the count now even up. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, over near the wall. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's Andrew Kisner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's inside, and it's 1-0. That one missed.
That's the ball. 2-0 to count.
On a line, base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
So the lineup flips over. Mike Yastrzemski digs in now. 1 for 2. Ball 1, no
inside.
strikes. High fly ball, right field. Rooker moving under this one. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop Willie Adames.
So digging in, Willie Adames. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 5-zip. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Devers up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
No strike.
And that one missing low. Elliot Ramos waits on deck. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
That one to first, and foul ball. 3-2 on the way. And Raffy falls victim to the K. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Denzel Clark. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw, and sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swings and misses.
1-2.
Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just off the outside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one, make a play.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner stays where he is. Man at first, one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 5 and the A's nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Just
that's
missed.
A ball. Too low.
Just missed. That one misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball right side. Schumann handles, throws to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman Dominic Smith.
Dom Smith stands in. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the